Okay. No. Okay. I think you can hear me. All right. And there might not be anybody there. And here's the thing. It's dark. Okay. It's dark nights. And I've been watching those and I'm fucking livid. I'm so mad about the Great Divide. I'm freaking pissed because I can't stand that she just continues to perpetuate this like us versus them fucking narrative. And um the problem is that uh I lost my earbuds. Okay. Unfortunately, I don't know where they went. So if I play the audio, it like does this whole echoey thing. But I'm like, okay, um, Miss Bose, okay, she is absolutely a great entertainer. He has got the bone structure, okay? He's got the mouth, he's got the lips, okay? And but the problem is that she's got a narrow, okay, a narrow understanding of what other people have experienced. And so I'm gonna guess that maybe possibly she hasn't met any other people who have white skin who have been called the N word. Okay, I'm gonna guess that maybe, I'm just gonna guess that she's just educated and doesn't realize that the things that she says are on freaking recording for people to watch in the future, and that not everybody shares her point of view, and that there will be people who are able to escape the programming that she is under. Okay. Okay. So I definitely do not want to take away from any views for both. Okay. I want to, I personally feel this sense of responsibility for future generations. I'm old. I'm old as fuck, dude. I'm 51 years old. Okay, I don't know how. How did I end up me? This face? I don't fucking know. 1975. That's all I fucking know. Okay, June 4th, 1975 equals 51 years. Okay, here I am. I have the experience. I have the 51 years of experience. Okay, I have the knowledge, okay? Not only does the experience give us just like, the experience, we get like this knowledge of along the way. And so I understand. I understand what it's like to think it's all us versus them because there is a lot of that out there. But I'm here to say fuck you. Okay? Fuck you, Bose. I'm so sick of you. I'm so sick of your um what's the word? Just like dramatic, like you dramatize the fucking like racist or like the aspects that are based on racism. And like when we are in a day and age where there's actually less, like my experience out there in the real world, okay, um, there's less racism, like overt racism, where I'm seeing people like what's the word, like affected. So I know that we all go through shit, and I've gone through shit, and for real. You know what my hang up is? My hang up is that people treat beautiful women like they're fucking stupid. And that's what I would hope that you would see. Actually, it's really not that much about race. There's actually like these layers, right? So it goes like, let's pretend like it's race, and then you fucking dig, and you're like, yes, there's absolutely people who fucking do that, but like, if they have, like, if they have choices, like, if there is a woman, they would much rather shit on the woman than the black man. Okay. So we as women need to realize this. And I'm not saying that we should divide each other. Like, I'm not saying, like, oh, it should be women against men. No, that's the problem. There is a war of women against men and men against women. And so I am hoping that a woman with your seemingly intelligent ways of thinking would be able to grasp that and not fucking perpetuate this fucking bullshit narrative of like it's all about our fucking skin color, because it's not. It's all about who who shines. Okay? They want to say, "Oh, look, let's look at these obvious things. Let's just focus on that." No. No, they have some they have some petty ass fucking, what's the word? I don't even want to know. I don't even want to. That's the thing. I don't try to think like that. Like, I'm trying to do the opposite. Like, I'm going throughout my life and seeing people for who they are. Like, oh my God, the other day I picked a flower and I saw a mom with her kids, and it was this house that's like, like it's always cute and clean, and like they have like kid, like stuff, but it's like always like nice and neat and stuff. And so I saw the mom out there with her kids for the first time ever. And I just so happened to have picked a rose, and I was like, oh my God, this rose is for her, like it's literally like for her. And I gave it to her, and it sounds stupid, and you guys are like, oh my God, but I'm gonna tell you what I said so you can laugh at me. If you want to laugh at something, laugh at this, okay? Because I don't really speak Spanish very well. So I was like, mamacita, muy bonita. And I gave her the flower, right? The rose, a beautiful red rose. And she smiled, and it like lit me up, like, and I went to the store, and then on my way back, I was like, okay, well, I don't want to walk the same way because I don't want there to be like any uncomfortableness, because even for me or her, like, I don't know. And her man was out there, and she was like, oh, look, but, and so I went another route, and I saw some daisies, and so I picked a daisy. And then I saw this man, and he was, I don't wanna say, maybe I don't want to be ignorant and be like, "Oh, he was Mexican." I think maybe he might have been, like, Guatemalan or something, and so I gave him the flower, and he was so tickled, and he, like, literally thought that I wanted something. He was like, "No, do you want something? Do you want a Gatorade?" I was like, "Oh my God, you're so sweet." I was like, "No." I was like, "I just wanna smile." Like, literally, like, I just wanna smile. And he was like, "Oh, do you know about Father's Day?" And I was like, "Yeah, like Father's Day this Sunday." And he was like, "Yeah." He's like, "In my country, Father's Day was a couple days ago." And I was like, or maybe he said yesterday. And I was like, "Wow, that's so awesome." I was like, "Are you a dad?" And he said, "Yes, I have two kids." And I high-fived him, and like my point is that, like, we as individuals, okay? It's not about the color of our skin, and that's what we've been saying for so fucking long, Bose, and you know it. Like, here's the thing. Like, I feel a connection with people. Like, I feel a connection with each and every single human being. And when I look at my connection with you, Bose, I say, you know better. You know better. What are you doing? Oh my God, what are you doing? You know better. So let's do better. And I'm not saying like, oh my God, you should feel like shit and I'm fucking better than you. No, no, no. That's not what this is. This is me saying, as a woman to another woman, we can do better. We can do better at supporting other human beings and removing the fucking the stupid negative fucking narrative, like we know better. We know fucking better. And that's what I see in your eyeballs. I've seen it so many times. You've explained things and you fucking knew shit that I fucking knew. And I was like, oh my gosh, she fucking knows. But then you say some fucking dumb shit. And I'm like, bitch, dude. Okay, look. Are you a fucking sellout? Like, for real. Like, I'm on a fucking housing voucher, and God has provided something way better than I expected. And I'm just wondering, are you a sellout? You know? I'm a white girl, dude. I'm I'm not trying to fucking sell anybody out. You know? Like you know what I want? I want for all of us to have the same fucking opportunities. And I don't mean that in some cheesy ass fucking way because I know that I have sat with individuals, okay? Different individuals that came from different countries, different places, and every single one is just as capable as the next. How do we, like, seriously, like, how, if you want to pretend like racism shouldn't happen, then why are you focusing on it? I'm not saying that we should pretend like it's not around, like, because I know that will be the argument, you know? I'm not trying to say like, oh, like there should be, but I'm just saying like you pick a man who has the bone structure of a a attractive, male specimen, and then you put it on your fucking thumbnail, and then you're gonna fucking talk shit about racism. Bitch, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? We need to stop this. Dude, I'm so fucking done, dude. Okay? 1975 is calling. Calling me. Hi. That's where it came from. Back to the fucking future. It's time to fucking get the fuck over it. They tried to get rid of this shit in the fucking 60s. How long has it fucking been? Look at you. You're still doing it. And I'm not. Look, I'm spicy. And I love you both. Okay? I'm I love you. I'm mad. Okay? I'm mad at the world and I don't want to take it on you. Because you know what? You have worked hard to get where you're at. I am not trying to fucking diminish that. Like you have an awesome personality. You have a brilliant intellect. You have really great insight. Like you have a female presence that like calls, for like respect. Like I can totally fucking like respect that shit. And at the same time, I can tell you, dude, come on. We gotta stop it, stop it. Okay. The time has shifted. The atmosphere, the um ambiance, the aesthetic. Okay, we are shifting to um how humble are you? How humble are you? Let me tell you how humble I am, okay? This is what we should be fucking competing for, okay? Not who's the least racist, not who is the least whatever. No, who is the most humble, okay? What can you say? What can you say about yourself that will take you down to the fucking bedrock, Like, okay, I got one. Okay. So when I was homeless, I didn't have anywhere to take a shower. But I met someone along the way who knew of this trailer park that had a shower, that the door was busted. Like the lock on the door was busted. And it was the shittiest fucking trailer park in town. And it was the only place I could think of to fucking shower. And I am so grateful to this fucking day for that place. And I got in trouble, but not like it wasn't like it like in your face kind of in trouble. It was like as I was pulling away, like I kind of saw somebody walking over there and I kind of thought like, oh, they're putting it together. You know what I mean? Like, but at the same time, like that was my fucking reality. What was your reality, Bose? What what have you had? What have you had to done? Or what have you had to wait? How does that go? What have you done? What have you had to do as a human to live and survive on this planet Earth? Because what we have right now on this little web of wires and electricity is a bunch of fake ass punks, dude. Everybody wants to fucking pretend. And you know where I find connection with other human beings? It is not in the pretending. Oh, no, 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 no. It is in the real life fucking shit. It's in the shit. That's what human fucking earthling life is about. It's not about streamer child, the builder, fucking, oh, Chud the builder appears in court. What the fuck are you doing, dude? Like, okay, I get it. Like, it's something to react to. It's something for your channel. What are you doing though? Are you trying to actually make a difference? Are you, I mean, because that's kind of what that's the vibe I got in you know, like in the past, but like I'm wondering. I want to know because I want to have a presence because I want to make a change. But if I do have a presence, if I do have a presence and make a change, am I going to end up in the same position? Am I going to end up being a sellout? Because um that street cred, bro. Like, I don't want to fucking like, like that shit fucking matters to me. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know if I want to be a seller. I don't know. I might though. That's the thing. Is like, is that what happens when you get to where you're at? Like, is that what's gonna happen? Because like right now, I'm like, I don't want to. But like, is that like, help me, dude. Help us all understand. Are we all screwed? If we is there a threshold? Do we like is there a place where like if we go too far and like, oh, it's done, we won't be help anymore? Like I'm trying to figure it out. Because I'm the fucking dumbass that's been fucking ride or die for fucking humanity for so fucking long. Dude, I'm just curious. And like to the other folks too, Like and I'm not look, I have a past, Like I have felonies, you know, I have embarrassing history. And I also have amazing fucking history that I would love to fucking flex. And that is how we all are, all of us, Bows, all of us. And that's what I need you to remember when you're posting, because you're posting in front of young minds. Okay. And so when I'm thinking about racism, and I'm thinking about like how I grew up from the 70s being a fucking like hippies child, dude. In the 70s where color doesn't fucking matter and like where like where it's all fucking led to. Like why is it taking this long? Why is it taking this long? Why should it take this long? It shouldn't. It's because we keep telling our kids this is the narrative. What if we never told our kids that? What if we never told our kids we have a fucking storyline that says that black people are less than, or anybody who has darker skin is less than? What if we stop telling that? What would happen? I'm just saying, and I'm not saying this as a white woman. I'm saying this as a fucking human being who has been around the fucking block and hung out with all of the different fucking kinds. Okay? There should be no fucking separation by that means. You know what? The separation is not in the melanin of our fucking skin. It's in our brains, girl. You're proving the point. It's in the brain. It's in what are your values, your morals? What do you stand on? When they say, "Oh, you're 10 toes down." What are you 10 toes down for? What is it? Because I hear a lot of yippity yippity yap yap yap, and I'm saying as a fucking down ass fucking OG fucking Gen X that kept her mouth fucking shut and watched the fucking shit and stayed alive, and I'm here to tell you, um, y'all are fucking tripping. You're tripping. You're tripping. Okay, I didn't go through all the fucking shit that I went through for you to fucking come and just keep spreading the fucking bullshit. And I know for a fucking fact, other motherfuckers, sorry, other motherfuckers, they didn't fucking do that shit for fucking nothing either. People have fucking died. People have been fucking incarcerated. People have lost fucking loved ones. And you want to make a fucking video about this fucking pretty boy, you know, streamer Chud the Builder, and like act like And I'm glad I don't have the fucking volume. Y'all, you cannot hear this shit. You cannot hear her. You need to go and watch her own. Like, watch her, dude. She is an entertainer. She's good. I love watching her. She is entertaining, dude. I'm not gonna lie. And I'm just saying, like, I think that we as a society can steer the boat, like we're steering. We're not gonna make a hard right or hard left, like it's a fucking process when you're fucking sailing a boat, okay? And that's where we're at. We're sailing in the fucking waters of humanity. And those just so happen to be the ones who popped up on my fucking feed tonight. Okay, so Bose, please take this as a both a compliment and a criticism, like we need each other. Like if it wasn't for Bose, then I wouldn't have this opportunity to speak my mind. So I don't for a moment want to undermine, or underestimate Bose's fucking worth, okay? I am not trying to diminish her worth as a human, okay? Like that is not my angle. My angle is that we get stuck in programming. Like I get stuck in programming, Like I went to fucking NA and AAA for a really long fucking time. And it helped. It saved, well, okay. So this is my narrative right now, okay? It saved my life. I believe it saved my, okay? I was using needles and drugs and, I got pregnant and I went to jail and I needed something different. And I got clean and sober in the rooms of AA and NA, okay? And it saved my life. But I also met my abuser there. And I also experienced the shunning of someone who has been abused and felt the cult atmosphere that wrecked me. And so, yeah, I'm not going to diminish the fact that this same organization or body that helped me at one point in time fucking ended up basically like killing a huge part of my spirit, like I'm stubborn as fuck and I ain't gonna give up, and I fought for it and I found spirit and I found more truth and I had to find some fucking more humility where, and I'm sure there's more. I'm sure there's more. I'm not fucking perfect, dude. I'm always fucking learning, okay? But I'm just saying, okay? If we're gonna fucking get through this shit, it's gonna be together. And if it's gonna be together, that means we gotta stop fucking separating ourselves from each other. And when you put a fucking thing, racist live streamer, what are you doing? Why can't you just say it? He's just some dumb fuck. You know? He's just a dumb fuck. Why do we have to have the fucking whole racism thing? Why do we give that? There are people in this world who never would have chosen that if they didn't know it was a fucking thing. People like you, I'm sorry, I'm gonna say it. People like you, okay? As a white person, I'm gonna say it. People like you have created this archetype that is mysterious and rebellious, and you created it, and it perpetuates. And I am a person who doesn't even, I don't agree with it. I know grandparents and great grandparents who never fucking agreed with it, who look just like me. Make it make fucking sense. What the fuck? I'm so over it, dude. It's Friday fucking night. My mouth is dry. I'm so over it. I want to be a tarot card reader. I think it would probably be better. Everybody, we would have a much better time if I was not criticizing somebody. It's constructive criticism, trust me. It's with love and respect, okay? Like, you don't get here to be in front of people to be like, using you as an example if you haven't achieved something. So like shout out to Bose, okay? I am not trying to diminish her worth as a human being, okay? Like I'm sure she's probably very dynamic and has a lot of similar, like points of view, So I'm just saying this is an opportunity for me to point out these things that I feel very passionate about. I do. I really do. And these are the things that I like to sit here at night and just like think and think and think and think and think and think. Like how do I explain to people? How do I get them to understand? Like I want to live a better life. And I know what it takes for me to have a better life, but I also see all of these other people and I know they want to live a better life and I know what that is so much easier. So much easier. So much easier. Oh, it's a lot less work you got to do. I mean, not everybody, but there are people. It's so much less work just to find acceptance and stop talking shit. You don't have to work. You don't have to like put extra work into it. So fucking easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. Yeah. I'm gonna try to do this again tomorrow. Hey, that looks like that one dude from the fucking lives. I have a fucking like one of my things is everybody's the same, but not really. I don't know. It makes me wonder. Yeah, I got questions. I got questions. I love you guys though. I'm gonna stop. See you later.